Hello, I'm Peter Marzano, and this is Gabby, who is obviously not taking the late hours very well, and neither was I, considering how high my blood pressure was for being this late. Now, the Chicago Blackhawks had quite a heartbreaking loss after tying it very late in the game and ending up losing in overtime. Sounds quite familiar if you remember Game 7 in Vancouver last year. Now, how did the Hawks play in this game to necessarily impact the rest of the series? Now, obviously, Game 1 isn't as crucial as a Game 7, and we saw the Blackhawks, who played quite well tonight, and honestly, it didn't seem like that bad of a game. While outshooting Phoenix by 13 shots, the Blackhawks were able to take advantage of most of their opportunities and were able to have some pretty good chances. Mike Smith played phenomenal, which was probably a big reason Phoenix ran off with the game in the end, and Corey Crawford also played quite well on the other end. But we see that the issues are still remain in the Blackhawks even after the return of Captain Jonathan Toews. We see that the power play is still a huge issue along with other special teams, even though the penalty kill wasn't really tested tonight. The power play, once again, really struggled, going 0 for 4 on all their opportunities. And while I still think that the Blackhawks will pull off the win in the series in 6, is I can see Phoenix sustaining 40 to 50 shots a game without losing a few. I think that the Blackhawks will not go very far if they don't straighten out their power play unit, which is struggling quite a bit as of now. Now, despite the power play, we also see that there are some more positive things going on that hadn't been happening as of late. With Jonathan Toews back, the Hawks finally started to win more faceoffs, which is really starting to help control the pace of the game and led to the 14.2 seconds remaining goal from Brent Seabrook. Now we see that the Hawks are really starting to solidify themselves in a great position, but they didn't win the game in the end. So where can we see the Hawks heading into Game 2? I see the Hawks coming out firing in this game, hungry for more. Now while there are many experts who did pick Phoenix to win the series, I think that alone was enough hunger to make the Hawks really want to strive to win the series. But after such a heartbreaking loss in Game 1, there was even more. Now, our defense definitely had some trouble in this game, and quite lackluster game by Sean O'Donnell. The Blackhawks will have to recover and strive forward. Expect the power play to make some big moves in Game 2, and I would also expect a pretty high-scoring Game 2 with both Crawford and Mike Smith getting some rough hits in the net. I think the Blackhawks will end up winning Game 2 along with the series in 6 games, but don't expect Phoenix to just go away very quickly. They will still have quite a bit remaining from that goal that they allowed very late in tonight's game. So, hopefully the Hawks will still have a long postseason, but we still have to see what the Hawks have going on for them Saturday night, which will hopefully tie them up in the series and have them split going into Chicago. This has been Peter Marzano and Gabby, who is sleeping, and let's go Hawks and have them return for a good Saturday night.